Hi guys, welcome to Talking Money with Nozi, personal finance made simple. Today's video is about my March 2023 investments. The 2024 tax year started on Wednesday, the 1st of March 2023. That means I can start investing in my tax-free savings account or TFSA again until I reach the tax year limit of 36,000 Rand. Just a reminder about TFSAs in case you've forgotten. Please don't use your TFSA as an emergency fund, a holiday fund, or school uniform fund. Basically, please don't use it for short-term saving. To get the full benefits of investing in a tax-free savings account, you need to invest for the long term. Personally, I am planning to use my TFSA investments to supplement my retirement income in the future. Remember that in your TFSA, all interest, South African dividends, and capital gains that you earn is tax-free. The advantage of not paying tax is that it allows compound interest, there's that word again, to grow your investments to their full potential over the years. Right now, investing 36,000 Rand per year in your TFSA may seem like such a small amount, but if you throw in that mix of compound interest and tax-free growth over the years, the end result will be a huge sum of money. Okay, so this is my favorite compound interest calculator that we're going to use to estimate how much your TFSA would be worth if you maxed it out every year, how much it would be worth in the future. So guys, remember the TFSA deposit limit is 36,000 Rand per tax year and 500,000 for your entire lifetime. If you deposit 36,000 Rand every year into your TFSA, you're going to reach the 500,000 limit in about 13 years and 10 months. So with this information, let's feed the calculator with numbers, right? So let's assume you're going to start with a deposit of just 2,000 Rand. So let's say your initial investment is 2,000. And then for the interest rate, I am going to assume that you're going to be buying ETFs in your tax-free account, and those ETFs will return approximately 10% annually. This is a conservative estimate because the stock market can give greater returns than this, but I love using conservative numbers for planning purposes. It's better to be safe than sorry. Let's put in 13 years and 10 months because that's when you'll reach 500,000 Rand, more or less. And then where it says deposit amount, I'm going to put 3,000 because 3,000 times 12 is 36,000. Then here where it says compound interval, I'm going to choose yearly because investments compound yearly, not daily or weekly or monthly. Let's calculate that. Okay, here is our result. Remember your initial balance was 2,000, then your additional deposits after that was 498,000. So if you add those two numbers, it means your total deposits, it's 500,000 Rand. You would have reached your lifetime limit, right? But look at the future value of your investments. It is 1,037,000 Rand. Guys, all of this money is yours, tax-free. Let's assume that you don't withdraw this money. Let's say you keep it invested, but of course you can't make any more deposits, right? You've stopped because you've reached your lifetime limit, but you are allowed to let that money continue growing via compound interest. Let's see what would happen if you left this money to continue growing for the next 5, 10, 15, and 20 years. So I'm going to copy this figure and I'm going to paste it right here. So now our initial investment is that, okay, I need to remove this comma here, place it right here, and let's remove the 13 years and put 5 instead and 0 months. We're no longer going to be depositing any money because we've reached our limit. Let's calculate the value of that money. So just leaving that money to grow, after 5 years, it's going to be worth 1.6 million Rand. Let's have a look how much it'll be worth after 10 years. So all I'm changing now is the years. So after 10 years, calculate that. It's going to be worth 2.69 million. Let's change to 15 years. Let's calculate that. It's going to be worth 4.33 million. And lastly, let's calculate how much it'll be worth after 20 years. Calculate. It will be worth 6.97 million Rand. Guys, all of these millions will be yours tax-free. So don't sleep on your TFSA. Yes, now it looks little, if we're putting in 36, it's like, is it really going to be worth much? Yes. Even if you cannot afford to invest 36,000 Rand every year, let's say you can only afford to invest 500 Rand a month, which is 6,000 Rand a year. Let's say you can only afford to invest 1,000 Rand a month, which is 12,000 Rand a year. Whatever little money you can afford to invest, just do it and keep doing it for as long as you can. You're going to be surprised by how much money you will have at the end, and all of that money will be yours free of tax. Okay, moving on to today's investments. I'm going to be investing a total of about 13,600, and I've split it into two. 12,000 Rand is going to my TFSA and the remainder is going to my Australian account. So let's get started. Okay, first things first, let me log into my easyequities account. So first I'm going to transfer 12,000 into my TFSA, and then the remainder, the 1.6, is going to my easyequities Australian dollar account. The reason why I'm splitting it into two is because I want to invest for 3 months in my TFSA, so I want to invest equal amounts of 12,000 per month. So let's start with transferring. Menu, inter-account transfer, and I'm going to transfer from the ZAR into my TFSA first, 12,000 Rand. I agree, transfer now. Then I'm going to transfer again from the ZAR into my easyequities Australian dollar account, and I'm going to transfer the entire 1,600, which is going to give me approximately 126 Australian dollars. Agree, transfer now. Okay, now we are ready to invest. I just transferred 12,000 Rand. That extra 147 Rand is actually from dividends that I received last week. So let's go ahead and look at my account overview overall so that you can see what's currently going on. Currently invested is 139,991 Rand and 67 cents. And of course, funds to invest is this amount. So let's have a look at all my holdings. I don't think I've shown you my TFSA holdings before. I've got 6 holdings in total. They're too many, if you ask my opinion. When I grow up, I'm going to cut down on these and remain with maybe 3 or 4 ETFs. I've got the total world. That's the basket of 9,000 shares from 49 developing as well as developed countries. I've got the first rank or F&B Global 1,200. This is a basket of 1,200 shares from 30 developing and developed countries. Satrix 40, that's a basket of 40 of the largest companies on the JSE, the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. The Satrix Divi Plus, that's a basket of the top 30 dividend stocks by dividend yield. Then we have got the NASDAQ 100, that's more tech-heavy selection of stocks that are on the NASDAQ, which is an American stock exchange. Then we have the S&P 500, that's a basket of the 500 largest companies on the New York Stock Exchange. Now that we have that out of the way, let's start investing. Again, I have predetermined how much I'm going to invest into each ETF. And so what I'm doing today is execution. So let's buy more of the total world. Okay, so the current price is around 12 Rand and 5 cents. Yes, guys, you can invest with 12 bucks, right? This is less than your taxi fare. I'm going to be investing 4,147 and 52 cents. That's going to give me approximately 344 shares in total. Only buy at ask. So people always ask me this difference. What is buy at best available ask, market order, and what is only buy at ask, limit order? So the second option is limiting because remember the buying price is 12 Rand and 5 cents. But this is a delayed price, okay? It says last price updated 15 minutes delay. So when I'm buying shares or ETFs, this delayed price might not be the current price, you understand, because it's 15 minutes late and people are buying and selling shares every minute, every second. So the price could have moved. It could be much higher than this. So the limit is saying, no, please sell it to me at that price or lower. Okay. But this first option, which is the market order, says, I don't care how the price has moved in the last 15 minutes. It could be higher. It could be lower. Just give it to me. Whether it's higher, I'll pay. Okay. So that's why I choose the second option. Place buy order. Okay, next I'm going to invest in the F&B Global 1200 ETF. This ETF is currently my largest position. As you can see, where it says purchase value, currently the purchase value is 38,224 Rand. So I'm buying more and I'm going to add 2,000 Rand. Estimated number of ETFs that I'm going to get is about 28.42. Only buy at ask, place buy order. Next is Satrix 40, buy more, and I'm going to buy 2,000 Rand worth of Satrix 40, which is going to give me approximately 27.47 ETFs. Only buy at ask, place buy order. Next, I'm buying Satrix DV Plus, buy more. I'm going to buy 1,000 Rand worth, which is going to give me approximately 324.68 ETFs. Only buy at ask, place buy order. Last but not least, I'm going to buy the Signia S&P 500. I'm skipping the NASDAQ for now. I'm not going to add any more to it. I'm going to add instead the S&P 500, buy more, and I'm going to buy with the rest of the money, which is 3,000 Rand. This is going to give approximately 41.88 ETFs. Only buy at ask and place buy order. Account overview. Let's have a look at what has happened. Pending orders. So under pending orders, the Satrix 40 hasn't executed, Global 1200 hasn't gone through, and as well as the Signia S&P 500 hasn't gone through. It says good until cancelled. So what this means is that it's still pending because it's actually waiting for the price to match or go below the asking price. Okay, so where it says reserved cash, these are my pending investments. The total that is pending is 7,000 Rand. So those are the ETFs that haven't been bought yet because they are still waiting for the price to match the limit order that I placed. So that's it for TFSA. Let's move on to my easyequities Australian dollar account. The money that I transferred was 1,600 Rand, and this is what came in. And I'm going to invest only in one ETF. That is the VAS, or the Vanguard Australian Shares Index. That's the only one that I'm going to buy because it's such a small amount of money. I'm just going to buy the one ETF for now until I'm done investing in my TFSA in 3 months' time. Then I'll be able to invest much more money and in much more ETFs and shares in my Australian account. Buy more, and I'm going to buy with the whole amount, which is $126.55. Only buy at ask, place buy order. Okay, and that's it, guys. Investments done for the month. Okay, guys, that's it for today's video. If you have any comments or questions about investing on the stock market, you're more than welcome to type them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as always. If you want to start investing and you need my help, you can grab copies of my ebooks for beginners from my online store. Please see the link in the description and comment section below. Also, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.